stream yesterday, but I've been doing a little bit of practice on my story runs, and I figured I'm not quite ready. Like, I don't have enough practice down for an actual story run yet. I have tried some in the past, and none of them are posted or anything, but my fastest time is 2 hours and 13 minutes, and that's loadless. I didn't calculate load times because I stream from my PlayStation, so I can't stream with OBS, so I can't put a timer up on stream or anything, so. I figured instead of just doing a actual run, I figured what I'd do is I would just go ahead and do an in-depth run for anybody that's new to Dying Light running, or their, tips for console players, because I know playing with a controller is much more difficult and, kind of more restricted and compact than playing on a keyboard and mouse. As far as my setup goes, I have a pretty higher end console setup. I'm running a PS4 Pro with boost mode on for my Dying Light. 2140p TV. It's a pretty good setup. I really like it. But so for as far as the setup itself goes, I haven't done this in a very long time, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have everything in the right spot, make sure I have all the items that I need. Over the course of the game, you shouldn't have to stop to get any ammo for weapons, so I would just carry one gun on you. Also carry a melee weapon because those can be very helpful. Upgrade it just to make sure that you're one-shotting. There isn't a category for running on Nightmare or hard difficulty or anything like that. So really the only thing you're gonna need, if you're playing on story mode, you're just gonna need a shotgun or any type of gun that you want to choose. A shotgun is definitely the best. A melee weapon, and your Kawaii dagger. I mean, obviously no modded or event items because it's not allowed. And then some Night Hunter boosters. You want to make sure to get some of those. Make sure you have a full stack is very helpful. Because what's going on here? Wait, I'm grabbing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wait, no, wait. How am I still grabbing them? Put those away. It's back at the top. Okay, well, regardless, all you need is one stack. So, this is my preferable loadout here. You shouldn't need anything else other than that, but if you need to, you can also rock some flares. The layout of your inventory isn't anything special, it's just whatever you're used to. This is personally how I set up all my gear and my items, everything like that. Shotgun, always on the right, melee weapon on the bottom. If I use a heavy weapon, it'll be on the left, but my Kawaii dagger is always on the top. Grappling hook's always on the top, flares are always on the bottom. I do sometimes switch my Night Hunter boosters between left and right, but it doesn't really matter. You can, yeah, like I said, just anything that suits you, or whatever you're used to. It doesn't make any difference. Yeah, no event items allowed. No Drunken Pumpkin or anything. No Grandma's Eggnog. No modded weapons. Other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just get the main story done as fast as you possibly can. My personal runs do suffer in time compared to actual posted runs on speedrun.com because all of my speedruns that I do warpless, so I don't do any death skips to skip dialogue. I just do a straight, full, glitchless time. Yes, I do glitchless runs. That is the category that I do. I do glitchless Glitchless, New Game Plus. I've never tried a full New Game, but I know that they can be pretty fast if you duplicate stuff. I don't know, it's a weird duplication glitch, but yeah, so this should be really all the items that you need, as far as I can remember at least. But now that I have all these, I need to go back so that I can actually reset the story. Oh, also, I didn't check to see how much ammo I had in my shotgun, but whatever. I'm probably have enough to complete the story anyways. You really don't need that much. The most you're gonna need is in a couple museum encounters. Oh yeah, I have max. Okay. The most you're gonna need is some for the museum encounters that you're gonna do. Anything special like let's see, where else? Oh, the room in the pit, yeah, where you're inside Rise's garrison and there's a bunch of dudes down in the parking garage. Yeah, you're gonna need some ammo for that, especially if you're doing it solo, because nobody else is gonna be there helping you. I also don't go as in depth as to like put my game dialogue on French, because I know that makes the game like 2 minutes faster or something. I don't do that either. I play with my game on English because I like to understand what they're saying. Yep, it doesn't really matter for me. I don't death skip, so yeah, my run is warpless, like I said. But as far as runs go, I guess now. Oh, I need to switch my quest to just anything. Oh, also, make sure that your matchmaking is... Oh, whoops. Make sure that your matchmaking is off, and zombie invasion is never. And, I mean, obviously that's pretty self-explanatory. You don't want anybody joining and messing up your run. You don't want to get a Night Hunter, because, you know, that's... Obviously, that's gonna... Even if you immediately drop out or kick the other player, that's still gonna sacrifice time, so... yeah, this is going to be in-depth. I am going to be running a little bit, but I'm not going to be doing a full run the entire time. Usually, my actual speedruns that I do post are silent, but I figured, you know, I'd just explain how everything goes. So you're going to want to, you press restart from quest when you're doing New Game Plus runs. You just go back to first assignment. It's the very first mission that you can do from New Game Plus. If you're doing a New Game speedrun, obviously you're going to start from the very beginning on Awakening, but yep, make sure that your game is on story mode if you want to get the easiest run to do, because on story mode potions last the longest, and since you're going to have to be using potions to go as fast as you can, make sure you do that. I don't know all the strats 100% perfectly, but for a 2 hour 13-minute run, I mean on console, I feel like that's somewhat decent, and also since it's glitchless and warpless, so
I had to spend the night in a safe house. The sun was setting, and
yeah,
I would have gotten caught in the dark.
So the run starts immediately after the screen is fully loaded in on the first assignment mission. So if it starts here, this is where the time would start. It would start right here. But you're just gonna have to remember where all the checkpoints are, where everything is. Yep. You're just gonna have to remember where everything is. Make sure that you are staying at full speed as fast as you can, or as long as you can. My bad. Checkpoints. Make sure that you memorize checkpoints and you practice them, because you're not gonna. You know, obviously, if you get lost, it's going to be a lot more difficult to, it's going to be harder to get everything ready for that. So you can go ahead and skip this cutscene, or, skip this dialogue, my bad. And getting a good grapple right up here should start you immediately into the cutscene, just like that.
Crane here.
That could have gone better. I was a little behind, but that's just because I haven't done a full run like this in a while. So next what you're going to want to do is just immediately jump off. Go ahead and slide with the Y a little. And I know you can get a super good jump right there, just like that, if you jump off the perfect speed, or perfect time, my bad. And yeah, that can save like, that saves like 1.5 seconds, I think.
Brecken's mission failed.
Based
Jade called a
on
meeting in
how
the
high
tower.
your agility tree
It's my
is.
opportunity to finally meet with Brecken and confirm his identity.
Yeah, so you usually are gonna suffer playing on a console and getting actual runs because obviously PC, yep. Obviously PC is gonna have, PC is gonna have much faster load times, and that's why loadless things are, or loadless runs are a thing. But yeah, I'm playing on PS4 Pro, so as far as as far as I know, I have the fastest console load times. But I know that can also depend on your internet a little bit. Yeah, so you can skip that. You can just spam circle on that dialogue with Lena, and you just go right back down to the slums, and that's when the airdrop mission will trigger.
Jade will be showing me the ropes. Yeah, that won't be awkward at all.
Yeah, PC players could they definitely be out of this little loading screen by now, but sorry for whoever is just typed in chat. I can't check it right now because I don't have my stream up right now. So, yeah. So from here, I did kind of mess that up, and yes, I know that you can grapple straight from there, but I just wanted to play a little bit safer. You know what? I might as well pull up my stream now.
Tower boss is named Brecken, and he's definitely not your man. The other likely suspect is this warlord, basically. Local guy. Calls himself Rise. He's hoarding antizin and then gouging the hell out of anybody who wants to buy some. I'm on a mission to get antizin from the airdrop. If I don't succeed, they'll have to come up with something else.
Acknowledged. Good job, Crane. You're doing well. Stay on task, and we'll be in touch. Be sure to call us immediately
I'm just gonna
if and when you get
keep
that
my stream up now that I have that. Alright, so this part can be tricky because the layout of the cauldron is very squished. But, you kind of, for the most part, all you want to do is just take the straightest path that you can there. Also making sure you maintain, like, you know, the most solid grapples that you can. Make sure that you don't overdo your grappler and lose it, obviously, because that would be a really bad thing to do. I found one of the easiest, whoops. Okay, well, that was really bad right there, but so the easiest strategy that I found is to actually pass that safe zone right there, the one that is
it looks intact. I'll check out what's inside.
the one that's on top, or right next to the bridge, and yeah, so from there you're gonna do that. From there you can grapple here. Don't slide on it because it'll cause attention. Yep, just make sure you're always like watching your potions and everything. Other than that, this run is pretty straightforward here. Going along this side, I found is a little bit more helpful because when you trigger this, now you don't have to run in there and go around. You can just go straight through.
Don't try to fight them. Just find the second one. Look for the smoke from the flare. The crate should be close by.
I know there are very fast and like direct ways you can go through here, but it honestly just comes down to how the most comfortable way that you feel doing it.
Dude, I'm almost there. I can do this.
Also, hitting jumps that are very exact like that, whoops, can be very difficult, and they take a lot of practice, which I am out of right now. But yep, here you're gonna want to use your gun. And you can switch back to your knife. So that's going to skip, and now you're introduced to the volatiles. So you can just grapple immediately over him. Actually, this the zombie thing is kind of annoying because it's in the way of the flashlight. So, yep, the next checkpoint here is just make sure that you can get back to the tower in time. So just get back to the tower as quickly as you can. that's gonna pop up. Actually did hit that good. So yeah, that's gonna bring you back up here. And from here, you're gonna start up the next little cutscene where you get talk to, I believe, Jade and Brecken.
Gotta report to him and tell him I don't have any antizin.
Another thing I found also kind of helpful is if you side dodge and then start sprinting, as long as you side dodge in the right direction, you can save yourself a little bit of time. I did kind of mess it up there, but yep. So from here, whoops, messed that up again. So from here, we go back and back down. So now we meet with Rais, and this route is very long because obviously you have to run yourself all the way from the tower to Rais's garrison.
Since I'm supposed to determine whether or not Rais is the one who stole the GRE
you can take the roads. You can also be a little bit riskier and, you know, high risk, high reward kind of thing. Just go over some buildings. You just gotta have nicely placed grapples, and then, you know, obviously if everything is placed right, then you should be good. It'll sacrifice a lot of time, but if you don't feel safe enough going at night, you can always sleep in that bed over there.
Crane, can you hear me?
I do know that is a very unsafe idea.
Listen, Crane, we all appreciate what you're doing.
You can kind of just take the, like, starter run little route for a little bit.
Saving your life.
I'm doing it because if we don't get antizin from Rais, people will start to die.
Yep.
I met Tamir right after the outbreak. I didn't know him for that long, but he was the best, most decent man I've ever known. But I just want you to know that I don't blame you. Amir knew the risk. And Crane, we know that you too are taking a risk to do this for us.
Look, Jade, we'll talk when I get back with the antizin.
So that's a pretty good route, at least that I know. I know there is a much straighter route that can save you a few seconds, but that's the safest route, and it also is a pretty decent speed. Here, you just gotta wait for this guy. There isn't a way to glitch past him or anything. Yeah, as you can see. So we just gotta wait for him to get out of the way.
What does he want?
Come to make a deal.
What kind of deal?
Yeah, sadly there is no way to get through him.
All right, let him through.
Also make sure you're not rubbing up against him because when that dialogue ends, because if you do rub up against him, he actually won't move until you, like, go away from him. Come on, there we go. So yeah, just make sure you're staying far enough back from him that he'll be able to move. But Crane be simping for Jade.
Now I've got to cooperate with this piece of shit, not only because of my mission,
you know how it is. 2020. Everybody's got to have something for someone, you know. So here we talk to Kareem. You can skip that dialogue and immediately run right back out. I did kind of get stuck on the ceiling there.
Just met a guy named
Crane's
Kareem.
big old forehead.
He's like Rice's major domo, I guess. Or #1 flunky at the very least. Kareem's sending me to fix some antennas for Rice. Better than being an errand boy.
Yeah. Mob, I know, I see you. I can see you messaging. I'm just gonna do it solo right now because I'm doing kind of like an in-depth thing, so. Ah! No. Okay, whatever. I sacrificed the grapple. You can drink a potion immediately here, but that's a very bad idea. Because, also, you can open your menu while you're here, at least on PlayStation. I don't think you can do it on Xbox. But, it won't make any difference if you're playing on Hard or Nightmare, because obviously your inventory is live, so. Your inventory doesn't stop the game, so, yeah, but since I'm playing in story, it'll close it, but you can do that to switch out your inventory.
Crane out.
You just drink a potion right here, and it gives you the maximum amount of time that you have to run this way. This run isn't very long,
What
from
exactly am I
from
doing?
that train car to the antenna tower at least.
Communication has been pretty spotty in the quarantine.
Grapple this car, it does save a
These
little bit.
modulators will help boost the signal, so Rise can communicate with Outpost at the far reaches of town.
Green, I'm at the first antenna.
If the power's not on, you'll have to turn.
So yeah, you can just skip everybody here, and it'll trigger the cutscene where you're introduced to the Toad, or as Mob calls it, the Frog. Yep, right here. Just shoot him, and then immediately go for it. And you should be alright to do it. Nope, very unlucky right there. Alright. Alright, come on. I'd rather not get hit here, please. Thank you. Alright, let me in there. So yeah, that's very annoying. That is a, you know, I'm a little bit more used to co-op runs because I do them with Mob, so I do them with Mob a lot, so I'm used to the run itself. I'm just not used to having all the extra obstacles. Oh, whoops, my bad. Come on. Come on. There we go. So, also, I know this is kind of a thing that I missed right here, but you can do a little side thing that'll save a little bit of time. Just climb here, and you can climb right here. Scooch a little, jump, and oh no, okay. I was gonna say you can jump around that if you time your jump like perfectly, but I've barely ever been able to do it. It does save a little bit of time. From here, just want to get him away so that it doesn't mess up anything at all. You know, just make sure he doesn't grab you.
Oh, shit.
From here, you
Kareem,
just, yep, you just
someone
grab.
already scavenged this
grab,
thing for
whoops.
parts. There's nothing up here to switch on.
No! I was right on it. I don't know why it wasn't working. Okay. Whatever, it's not an actual run anyways, but yeah, don't jump off. Or don't immediately jump in and let go of the zip line. I'm gonna die again. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, definitely don't do that though. Definitely don't jump off and die twice. Yeah, okay. So, actual run, that would be very unideal. In fact, I would probably start that, Mob, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let you join right now, because I'm not doing an actual run. It's just a demonstration, and it'd just be getting in the way. Or not you'd be getting in the way, but it would be just, you know what I mean. So, when you start off in the story, obviously you're not gonna have any secured safe zones, so you won't have to worry about losing your speed if you run through them, because safe zones will put away your quiet dagger. So the only safe zones you're gonna have are the tower and How. The only safe zones you're gonna have unlocked are the tower and Rise's garrison for a little bit, but you shouldn't have. It shouldn't interject. I don't even know what I'm saying. It shouldn't get in the way at all running through Rise's garrison, because the only time you ever have to go in there is for run purposes. Can't get there. Okay, this is higher than I thought. I messed it up in my co-op run that I've done with Mob. I do not ever go around. Let me just tell you, the run after I died the first time, the run would have definitely been restarted.
The fence is electrified. I think someone's inside.
Yeah.
That will be Alexei, probably his son Christoph. I find him tiresome.
So you just want to climb this like normal. You can't do that skip that I showed you on the first antenna for this one, because it doesn't work for there. Yep. Here and turn and no. All right, cool. Come on. All right, climb up. Maybe turn the other way, I guess.
sure
here.
hope this fucking climb was worth it.
Up here and climb here and turn around and boxes right here.
And this thing's still intact. Let's see if it was worth the hassle. Hey, Kareem, second transmitter's up and running. Is it working? Kareem, do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Nice job. You know the way back, right?
Right.
So from here, you just hit a far grapple all the way over to this building, or this warehouse, whatever. So it's going to pull you all the way over here. Oh, that's weird. Random encounter right there.
Especially Dr. Sutter and Dr. Camden. They can hit each other without static for the first time since, well, ever. See you back at the tower.
So, we said in chat and modded grapple. It's not modded. I'm using my normal one.
Hey, Craig, got a second? I want to patch through to somebody who really wants to talk to you.
Huh? Who?
Is this Kyle Crane?
Right. So, yeah, that one's a pretty straightforward run right there. It's not
Job's
too hard.
done. Now it's time to get back to Rice and get that Antizin.
Oh, I didn't see the first chat. Can you give me modern weapons? Okay, throne. Whoops. We had to go talk to Kareem first. Come on. There we go. So you can back dodge out of here, and that saves time from turning around, and now you can go talk to the boy.
But bear in mind, not everyone you talk to today.
So this one's gonna be the most awkward because it's the longest mission.
I can't say I'm surprised that Rise
I
went
believe
back on his
Pact with
word,
Rise is the longest mission in the game,
but the GRE won't let me
but
just
Siblings
walk
is also very,
away. Plus,
very
if
long.
there's any chance
So
that we can get that Antizin, I have to try.
yeah.
So this time he wants me to gather protection money from the surrounding settlements. And after this, he better hand over the drugs.
So yeah, this is how it's gonna go. And Chad said this, I'm not Throne. Then it's mighty convenient that Throne just messaged me on PSN a little bit ago saying Crane be simping for Jade. Kind of sus.
Crane
Kinda
here.
sus.
Report.
Another job for Rice.
Mob
This one's
X
pretty
Psycho
dirty. He's forcing me to collect
says,
the money he's extorting from a nearby village.
check out
Just
Mob X
do what he
Psycho's
asks
channel.
and stay close to him.
He plays too much
Remember
Rainbow.
what's at stake.
Yeah, Crane out.
You get, let me hear you grab the bus. Yes, indeed, red sus. Yes, I agree. So, this run is also pretty straightforward. Whoops. Forgot that the barbed wire comes down right here and it's
Kareem,
gonna take
by
the other
wheel
way.
station.
Took you long enough?
You just fought. Run it.
Yes, yes, it did take me long.
Kareem, it's me. So I just threatened to break an old man's legs.
And it worked, didn't it? Next you collect the tribute from the fisherman's village. Head east to the tunnel entrance. Their messenger always meets us there.
So I find the safest, and also one of the fastest way
Running errands for Rise.
to
Wields a
get
lot of power,
to the
scares a
tunnel
lot of
to
people.
find the courier, who is the bomber.
Does.
Your first encounter with the bomber
Getting short. We're almost out of answers.
is to just take the freeway, and also, you know, just watch out
I'm
for
doing the
other
best I
cars
can
and
out
stuff.
here, Brecken.
I'm sure there's probably a faster way,
I just want you to be
but I like this way because it's really easy to get
Infected too,
across.
remember, believe me, I'm motivated.
So I know speed runs you're not supposed to take
back to the towers.
too much chance with all that, but yep. So here you're gonna meet the bomber, and this isn't skippable right here. Yeah, this is not skippable. Also, I don't know how Crane doesn't die here. I mean, like, you can be like 3 times the distance away from a bomber while there's something in front of you. Like, for example, here's one right here. Yeah. They kind of It's like, oh, thanks, Techland. Kind of try to troll you there with that bomber. They're just like, oh yeah, now you know about bombers.
Kidding me?
Just gonna put one right there.
Keep your distance and you'll be fine.
So you can grapple on top of this bus,
Was he there?
and then off the edge of this
I
rock.
didn't see anybody, just fucking zombies.
Guys, I lost my speed there.
You'll have to go to the village directly, I suppose.
Alright.
Look for a man named Gerson.
You activate this car trap.
Okay, Kareem, I'm outside the village, but there's a whole horde of infected.
Shoot that one
in there.
zombie because he'll get too close for you to be able to close this.
Do some protecting.
So yeah. So that bomber will
I
not
get
kill
that
you
gate closed before
as long
motherfuckers
as
get
you're
inside.
on the edge there. Alright, so you shoot him, and then immediately just grapple up here. Yeah, you grapple up there before
Hey,
it becomes a
anybody
safe
in
zone,
there?
because once it becomes a safe zone, you can't grapple.
I'll leave you to it. Sounds like you have bigger problems than money. Okay, Kareem, I got Gersel's money. Fucking hate myself now, but I got the money.
The self-hatred fades eventually. Just one pickup to go. At the ferry station on the old pier.
There's a ferry.
There was until the Navy sent it to the bottom of the bay. Dozens of people were stranded there, waiting for another one that never came.
There
This
any
is the
boats left?
fastest way, I believe. Just as long as you don't,
Gets blown right out of the water.
as long as you
Here
don't
to make a
fall
pickup for
into
Rise.
Back already?
the water,
We just paid off
because
you
even grappling
bloodsuckers.
inside the water will make you grapple slower.
And yet you're still doing it, aren't you?
Okay, Kareem, I made the collection
So,
at the ferry
yep.
station, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hell.
Just make sure you don't fall into the water at any point.
Now, come back and claim your prize. Good job today.
Craig, do you copy?
I copy, what's wrong?
Someone's turned on the 18th floor. We're doing our best to contain the situation, but
Oh, come on.
can't sugarcoat this, Crane. We need answers in right fucking now.
Rise has promised me 2 crates, Brecken. 2 crates. I'm doing this shit as fast as I can, I swear.
Mob, I was thinking about doing a in-depth solo run anyways. So if any, I invited some people to the party, and then I was just gonna do some night hunters, but
I don't know, about halfway
I was
back,
thinking
guess.
about doing a run like this, an in-depth run like this anyways,
Why?
because
One of our patrols
Yeah.
went off the grid somewhere near the market.
How is that my problem?
I mean, I started the Dying Light
See if you can find
career
them,
by
or
running,
don't
so I
bother
figured
coming
why not
back.
just do like an in-depth run of story, because I don't have any posted actual story runs. So here, you just make sure you go straight towards the stuffed turtle instead of actually back to the tower. So this
I
guy's
think
gonna
I
shoot at
found
you.
your
You
lost
just go right
patrol.
through the middle,
limb
and
from
you just
limb.
wait right here,
Search the bodies.
and
Look
just
for
spam
some. Did you
square
find
on
the
this guy.
envelope?
Yep, and you can
Not
spam
yet,
square
wait
again,
a sec.
because you're gonna grab this,
Okay,
and you can
got
just
it.
run away.
Good. Bring it back to me right away. You're going to be a hero around here.
Nope, that was terrible. I don't know why it wouldn't let me grapple for a second.
So,
Hey, you! Come over here! I'm on the antenna! Do you see me?
Grapple over here. Let's bring
I'm
this-
up here! I need your help!
Vaulting off zombies is a really good way to get your speed, because you get one for vaulting off their bodies and another for hitting the ground, as you can see there. So yeah, that's a really helpful thing to have. And just always make sure that you, yeah, see, I lost my speed there. If I was, but you can vault off a zombie here and get over,
Right here.
and just
God, I
immediately
hope not.
talk to Kareem, and then from here you go inside. So now that that's done, the run from here is to the tower.
ah, shit.
Or, well, it's to the train car from the train car to the tower, which is also another more
Crane here.
difficult, on the more difficult side of the run, because
I'm
it's
no longer
you know,
cooperating
really
with
far away
Rise.
from
He wanted
the
me to kidnap Jade
garrison.
Aldemir
So
and dump her with him so he can make her fight in his
you can
pit.
see
Yes.
here that the
That it?
tower's over there.
What do you
So
mean was that it? I'm
just
not a
kind
fucking
of
human
based on how
trafficker.
what you can see from here, just kind of calculate one of the best routes you can, best route you can do.
Wants one girl, then give her to him.
And
Here,
yeah,
keep an eye on her,
so
won't you?
What the? What the fuck kind of humanitarian outfit are you guys? And for that matter, if this project file can save the world, why keep it a fucking secret?
We're not paying you to be insubordinate, Crane.
The route that I take is over the bridge, just like on the other train car over there.
Fuck you, asshole.
Just like when you talk to them
Heads up,
over
everyone.
here.
This is Alfie. We've just lost gas at the tower, and as far as I can tell,
Grapple
the
the
whole
bus.
city has too.
Yep, nice.
Any guess what happened?
None. And our gas man Jeff up and quit on us last week. He's kind of irreplaceable.
Maybe I can
So
track him
if
down.
you get lucky enough, that was horrible right there. But if you can vault off of a zombie, you can get on top of that. You can get on top of the little like I don't know really what it is. It's like a little port
Brecken,
thing or like
this is Crane.
a
Do you
little
copy?
depot kind of thing that you
Brecken,
can
do you copy? Shit. Jade,
or
this is
port, I
Crane.
guess.
Do
I
you
guess it'd be like a
copy?
bus port. But you can get on that, and that opens up
Listen,
a good speed opportunity.
Rice wanted me to. He was.
So yeah, I did take a
Look, he
different route
screwed
here,
us,
and
okay?
train's
I only
well,
got 5
getting up
items.
super slow. But right around here, in an actual run, I would be inside the tower right now.
We've got a situation here.
But yeah,
There's been an
this
outbreak on the
is
18th
just
floor.
basically how it's
Get
done.
back here ASAP.
It's
And
a
don't
really
cause any of that
scuffed
Anderson.
scuffed run, but I'm not trying, obviously. Okay.
Jade just told me there's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. I've got to get what little antizin I have back to the tower pronto.
Yes, bile brain vented. Yes, he did.
Do you have the antizin?
So you can skip this cutscene, and we run back into the tower farther. Back here, in here, and we can hold circle on this cutscene. From here, we can
Finally,
go ahead
I
and
get
run
to do
out.
some actual good.
And I believe we go up from here. Yep. It's been a little while since I've done a run, but you can skip this cutscene, and now we go up to the roof. Alright. Now from here, I believe it is siblings,
Crane, do
and
you
we
copy?
head to the
What do you want,
school.
Crane?
I want you to start the antizin drops again, at least near the tower. These people need help.
We put you in Haran to find our file, not to play Mother Teresa. Or does this mean you've reconsidered Rise's proposal? Perhaps Miss Aldemir would even be willing to cooperate, test her skills in a new environment.
You start giving us some antizin, and then we'll talk about what Rise wants.
Oh, it's us now, is it? Well, I'm afraid your request is out of the question in any case. Things have gotten a bit strained with the Ministry. Resuming the airdrops would not be politically advantageous at the moment.
You assholes take the fucking cake, you know that? You and your fucking file. Look, I'll locate the file for you, but I'm gonna take a good long look at it before I decide what to do about it.
So, you just go ahead and you can drink a potion here.
Do you copy?
So, Jade's gonna
Loud and clear,
go
what
ahead and
can I
tell
do
you
for you?
now. Whoops.
I don't know how much
Jade
time
is
we have,
gonna
so
tell you now
the short
to
version. I need your help.
go ahead and go to the
Rice has
school,
turned an abandoned school into a supply dump.
and we just gotta wait at the store
And
for
I
her.
think it may be where he's storing his antizin. If you and I sneak in there, we could get all the meds the tower needs. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Great. Look for me in one of the boxcars on the train trestle near the school.
Okay, and listen, Jade. if we
So,
don't
yep,
find
you
that
just go
antizin,
ahead and hit
I'll
that.
need to talk to you about something. Jade knows where we might be able to get more antizin. I'm supposed to meet her in one of the boxcars near the school.
Alrighty. From here, that's gonna take you outside. And now we go ahead and head over to the school. So the school, you can take a bit of a different route because it's farther over than Rice's Garrison. So from here, you can just it's almost a direct, straightforward path since the school is close to let's see. Also, you can use your survivor. What? Why did I drop kick there? You can use your survivor sense as well to see like how exactly far away you are, just kind of like I did there. Just make sure that when you do use it, you're not sacrificing your speed or anything by keeping your putting your eyes away from the controls. I know a faster way to drink those potions is to jump after drinking it to interrupt the full animation, but I just kick because I'm used to it.
Are inside.
I know it's a little bit less efficient, but the game calls for you to go immediately to, yep, so you just want to get him to blow up. And if you get lucky enough, you can run in and immediately get him. I sadly could not, though.
Saw Tahir at the school. He and his men were hauling all kinds of stuff out of there. The hell are they up to?
But yeah, there you go. That's yeah, I kind of messed it up a little bit, but if you do get in that room fast enough. Alright, so here's where I find the melee weapon being the most helpful. You don't need, you can also use your gun. But yeah, this is normally how I run. Using the,
I can't get through that way.
Yep, so just open that up. Yep.
Any of you idiots think to check the basement? Of course not, because the key is still up here. Get your shit together.
You could skip him out of the way. So that's gonna do that, and now we just wait for this guy right here. So he's gonna do that, and whoops, wrong side. It's been a while since I've done a full story speedrun. Just tackle him and hit him once, and follow this guy. Oh, wrong way. Follow him in. No, that was the right way. Okay, I am very out of practice for this. Yes, so we follow him this way. You can skip over these zombies here. And just go after him first. So that's them. And now we open this. And
we'll have to talk about that other option. I still have Classroom C to search though.
The basement's pretty big. Find the key. I'll meet you down there.
So the key spawns in multiple places here, but I don't think it matters where you grab it because it's going to take roughly the same time regardless. So, yep, you can also tackle those boards before, but I don't really messed it up there, but so here's another spot where you're most likely going to want to use your gun. Yep, it goes. Because when you blow him up, you want to be far enough away from him that he doesn't hurt you. Because that bomber can insta-kill you. So let's go there. And what we gotta do is get this bomber to trigger. He didn't, okay. Wait, he didn't get what? And kill this runner. So we skip this cutscene here.
What is this shit?
Another thing is if you hold your gun out right there, Ryze's men will put their hands up, which makes them much easier to kill. So yeah, I find the easiest way there if you're not very good at hitting your shotgun shells like me. You can just pull your gun out before you trigger that cutscene where you find the explosives. And then right once you start, they'll immediately put their hands up, so you can just switch to your melee weapon and slice and dice. My melee weapon auto-aim is off, so it just kind of gets annoying when I'm trying to hit another enemy and it locks onto another one, so I have that off, but it doesn't seem to bother me. So So the run is pretty straightforward from here. Just go back to the tower.
You said we needed to talk about other options if we didn't find any antizin.
And we will, but right now let's deal with these explosives, okay?
I'm surprised I didn't grapple a zombie
I'll
right
give
there.
the explosives to Saeed, and you talk to Rahim. Make sure he stays away from that hive.
Will do. Don't worry.
Nope.
Don't worry.
Nope.
Right.
Nope. So, yep, you just go ahead, take your time. Well, don't take your time here and go as fast as you can if you're doing a real run, but for me, I'm gonna take my time, and I'm getting terrible grapples. But, if you're on par with my 213 run, you should be at the elevator by the time she says, don't worry. You should be able to be at this elevator by the time she says, don't worry. Yeah, right.
Jade called me. She's taking the explosives to Saeed.
But, yep, so
She
you
wanted
just
me
pick
to
a
talk
route
to
for the most
Rahim
part.
about the Hive and how she wants him to
I
stay
haven't
the
done
hell
like
away
enough
from it.
extensive research to figure out the best routes for any and every single A to B section, but yeah, just make sure that you're good with your grapples and make sure that you don't miss anything. This checkpoint up here you can also skip.
Whoa.
Just spam circle on it.
Thanks, kid. I'll see you soon.
And it's gonna tell us to go right back outside. Oh, no, my bad. It's gonna tell us to talk to Zara, who is in here, not in his truck, for the one and only time in the game. Come on, stand up.
Okay.
I'm told that quartermaster chap is...
Now we go ahead and go out to talk to the quartermaster. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yep, so now we're gonna go ahead and talk to the quartermaster.
Zara asked me to bring him a sample from that bolter I saw in front of the school. He said they've been spotted in specific areas of the city, so I should focus my search in those places. He also said I needed to get that sample back to him while it was still fresh.
Actually, you know,
I gotta move.
since Mob is bothering me so much, I'm just gonna make this demonstration a slums demonstration. So I'm gonna complete the pit and then get to the saviors, and and after I'm done with the saviors, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream and then start a new one with Mob, and then maybe we'll do a full run.
Here comes your chunk of zombie guts.
Yes, something very helpful here. You can, if you have a bolter tissue already, if you already have a bolter tissue, you don't have to go hunt a bolter at all. You can just go straight to the truck. And that's very, very helpful. Saves a lot of time. So there's that. And now we need to go to the center of the highway because that's where we find, what's his name? Oh, okay, cool.
Right, what happened?
This is where we find Omar's body.
Listen, head to the train yard. Find a place to hide. I'm on my
So you can grapple here, and it's gonna take us right up to the freeway or highway.
God damn it.
Yep, so now we just do a straight little run here for a little.
I'm on my way to get Rahim.
Rahim? He's here in the town.
Oh, shit.
So this is the body. It's right next to the bus that is going off the edge. Yep, right next to this. And now you can just immediately run.
On the overpass, but no trace of Rahim.
Shit. Any idea where he'd go?
You can cancel the grapple here and land on the train.
Find him. You hear me? That little bastard better be alive.
So you just go up to this door, and it'll take you inside.
I found Omar's body on the overpass. Rahim must have gotten away. At least I hope so. I told him to hide in the train yard, so there's a chance he's still alive.
So that's gonna take you into the little area, and this is another good spot for using your shotgun. Because we there and there. So you shouldn't have to use your shotgun Any more past this... Oh, no, you will have to use it a little bit in the Saviors. You will have to use it a little bit more in the Saviors, but other than that, you shouldn't have to use it until you get to the museum again, so... And this amount of ammo, even though I missed a lot of shots and I was being kind of reckless with my my shells. So from here, you just fall down here, and instead of swimming all the way, you can grapple to the very end. And from here, you can take the... Nope, you can't, apparently. But you can grapple the top. I was going to say, you could grab the ladder before you can grapple, but I guess you can grapple all the way up there, so that's actually really helpful. Good to know. No, get up. Come on.
You need to put the bomb on one of the big support columns.
Yep, so it's going to take you right into this room, and there's the first charge.
Okay, first one set.
Okay. Pay attention. Find some stairs. Get to the next floor up.
Okay. Go through this room, and up these stairs. Nope, okay. That works every time. I don't know why it wasn't working there. You run across the room here. And the second support beam is all the way in the far corner of this room.
Alright, got it.
So from here you can just backtrack. Just backtrack all the way back down to the very bottom. And this room in here. Come on, there we go. Running into way too many zombies. Run through this room and you are out. So this next one is ideal for you to have max speed. Jump through here. I'm stuck on nothing. Okay. So you can grapple twice here before you run out of space to be able to do it again. So yeah, you can actually grapple twice there and it'll save you a lot of time. And now that we're here, we can skip the Raheem cutscene. Rest in peace, Raheem.
Crane, do you copy? What's going on?
Brecken. Raheem. Raheem's dead.
Get back here. Don't say a word to Jade. Not yet.
So that's gonna take us out. That's gonna take us out.
Raheem's dead.
The next part of the siblings mission where we need to go back and report to Brecken about Raheem's death. Alrighty. So the route I take is grappling to this building, then to this building. Thought I had enough speed to clear that jump, but I guess I didn't. So, yep, it's a pretty straight shot, just back to the tower. Bad. Didn't mean to impale him on spikes there. And this is going to take us right back. So here's a mistake that some people will do is they will instead of going to the elevator, they will just, or instead of going to this room, they'll go to the elevator, and that can mess up your run really, really badly. So yeah, like you saw there, I just tic-tacked up the wall instead of going up the normal way, and that will save you some time, especially if you miss that quick grapple or that quick jump up. So you can get super lucky here if you but I think that should be all of them. You'll get super lucky there. So what do you want to talk to this guy? If you talk to one of them, or if you tackle one of them, I mean. If you tackle one of them, it will actually, and when it goes on to spikes, then that's a free death, especially if they're right next to each other. You can get one of them and immediately kill the other one. Just make sure that you do them in a specific order, based on like where you are. If you want to do the first ones to, yeah.
You go there and you find him and you bring him back alive. You hear me?
One of my grapple, or my Kawaii speed didn't stay. So, yep, if the boss looks familiar, that means you're getting close, because Rise's Garrison is right on the end. Grapple up here. And if you go to the front, it's going to tell you that you can't get in from here, but you can just grapple straight up to the top. Make sure that you fall down here a little.
Okay.
There we go.
I found an entrance. Can't say it was easy though.
So that's gonna trigger the actual available spot to get in, which is over here. Yep. So you just grapple there. On the edge of the building, you got to make sure that you fall low enough down that it triggers the dialogue where he's like, "Oh, I found a way in." So
I just hope they didn't take all his research as well.
So this triggers a little thing where you're gonna your first encounter with the Ministry.
Crane here. I could really use some GRE support right now.
And there's a little skip here, if you can do it right, where you can actually access your grapple. You can grapple out of this door and just straight up pass it. But it's very difficult.
Wait. Just hang on. You can't just carpet bomb this place. There are still hundreds of innocent people in here. Maybe thousands.
Irrelevant. We're doing this to protect billions of lives. Surely you can understand that.
Okay, just listen. There's this scientist in here named Zera, and he's been doing research on a cure, and he's really close. I've seen the research. If you bomb the city, just...
Acknowledged. The chances of one scientist in a wrecked city coming up with useful results are negligible at best, but... You have 48 hours.
Alright, whatever. I couldn't get it, but... Yep, that's basically how it's gonna go.
Shit, it's broken. Maybe I could pry it open.
Yep, so you notice that's gonna do that, and you don't even have to grab that. You can just grapple twice, and it's gonna pull you down farther, or faster, my bad. It's gonna pull you down faster than if you were to take the cords. Or the wires, whatever they are. Cables. Drink a potion here. Skip over this guy. In fact, you can actually skip over almost everybody in here.
Where are you, old friend?
If you tackle this guy, it'll make it easier because he won't run in front of you. Because they will, that specific guy will run in front of you. And he can help. So, yep. So this is the last place that you need to use the shotgun in the run until the museum. So just make sure that you're frugal with your shots, because you're not gonna get too many if you mess up too many shots. So now we can open this door and skip the cutscene, and that's gonna take us to the pit.
I found Zera, but before I could get him out of there, Rice ambushed us.
Yep.
I'm not sure what Rice has planned for us, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's not going to be pleasant.
So this is something really helpful here. You will be given a pipe, I believe, after this cutscene is over. Something really nice that you can do is when the zombies spawn, just immediately look to your left at the first crate that you can see, and just throw the pipe. and if it hits like 2 zombies, I'm pretty sure it'll instantly kill them because they get reduced health when you're in the pit. So you can hit like 2 zombies with 1 pipe throw and it'll insta-kill both of them, and then just use your fists for the rest of them. And also make sure that you don't get grabbed, because, you know, that's gonna take some time too. You can also drop kick. It does take a little bit of time, but if you drop kick a zombie, they might run into other ones and make them fall over. And
Yes, sir.
in case none of you like hadn't noticed or anything yet, Crane will punch faster when he is punching downwards. He kind of like swings his arms when he's punching something that's level with him, but he'll just jab straight forward if you're punching something that's on the ground. No, my bad. You were not given a pipe. So, yep, as you can see, Crane punches faster when he is looking at the ground. You can use Survivor Sense to see which ones are alive. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Didn't even realize he was still alive. So for some reason they're not showing up on the map. Usually they show up on the map. Yep. In new game, usually if you can level up your agility using the agility glitch, or no, not the agility, survivor. If you level up your survivor points a bunch in the new game glitch, or the new game duplication glitch with the packs, you can camo, and then just start punching like normal. Is that all of them? Should be all of them, right? No. That should be all of them.
Word of your feet here will spread. Such a shame you'll be a corpse by then.
So, here's another funny thing you can do. You can jump up here and just be up here with your eyes. And there's the machete and medkit that you get, so he's gonna go ahead and grab the machete. And he drops it down for you.
For a walking dead man.
And, yep, so he's gonna go ahead and drop the machete, and there it is. Grab it. So this machete is kind of useless. It doesn't do the most amount of damage that it could against the Demolisher, but you can just right once he goes for the rush, he's gonna rush here, and then just dodge to the right. Just dodge to the right, because he's gonna do it again. Yep. So you can just throw your machete, and you might even get lucky. Oh. I have my shotgun. I didn't even realize I had this the entire time. Come on. There we go. Okay, I don't want to waste any more ammo on my shotgun. But this is the sucky thing about the runners. They do a lot of damage, and they dodge all of your punches. So just let yourself regenerate if you need to. Because while they do have less health than biters, they do more damage, and they will dodge your punches.
You have provided some quality entertainment for my men. Too bad it's a one-time performance.
So this shotgun is, yeah, we're just gonna leave that.
This will only prolong the inevitable. But try to make the best of it, huh?
And since I have a lot of stuff in my stash, it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it pretty hard to find all of my items that I need. Which all I really need is my sword. But here we go. Just go ahead and run. Running this like normal is the fastest, as far as I know, at least. There isn't really anything special here. I'm gonna run this without my Kawaii Dagger because you shouldn't have it, so I'm just gonna run it like normal. Yep, so that's always gonna knock you over unless you dodge back, but it wastes time to dodge back.
Shit.
You can just skip over the little tunnels there. Yep, just run across this. And jump up here. And that's going to cut a little bit of time off. Assuming you don't get any bad mantles or anything, then you should be good for that. Skip that. Yep. And there we go. So now that we're in the clear, just run here, make sure that you jump over him so that he doesn't grab you. Yep. So that's pretty much, that's it right there. You're gonna get the option to get your stash right after you complete this next little seizure run. And right after you get the seizure run, it's gonna spawn you over in the.
I found a way out of the arena. Now
let's see. It's gonna spawn you at the. What is it? The ferry station?
Didn't make it.
No, not the. Yeah, the ferry station. Yeah. It's gonna spawn you at the ferry station.
Might still be a shred of hope for a cure.
And yeah, the stash is gonna be right there. Kareem brings all your stuff back to you. So this can be done a lot of different ways, but I've found that the best way is to side dodge because you can't sprint. And the fastest route is just however you get back to the tower the quickest, so like the straightest line. Also making sure you get down to the ground as fast as you can. Yep, just making sure that you're going as quick as you can in the right direction.
No, not this again.
Yep, so you're gonna want to go around. Mess that up kind of. Yep, there we go. So you are safe from zombies while your screen is all orange and yellow and whatever, and like greenish. But you aren't safe from them when your energy starts regenerating. So I should have another seizure here. Yep. So I'm currently safe from zombies. The only thing that is a little bit worse about this is that I climb slowly, but there isn't very much climbing in the route that I take. Yep.
Not now.
So he should say Zero's dead. Yep.
Zero's dead.
And just move a little bit farther, and you will be teleported. And you can skip the cutscene here as well.
Hey, Crane. Kareem, huh?
You can skip him talking.
If you see him, thank him for me.
You can just press square to get all your stuff back. Make sure that you go to get all of your weapons, like my sword. And I need my grapple, which should be in here somewhere. Yep, there's the grapple. And my Night Hunter booster. So I believe that should be everything I need. Oh, I didn't get my flares, but I don't think I need them. I think I'll be fine without them. So yep, if you drink a booster there, it's gonna immediately give you all your energy back. And you'll climb slowly while your energy is gray, but you'll be safe. You'll be good for the most part. I don't know why I tried doing that. It's much faster to just run up the stairs like normal. So Brecken at some point should call you. Yep.
One more thing, mate. Do you remember that girl from Sector Zero, Troy?
Yeah, she called to thank me
Just
after
go
I got
ahead
the
and
antenna
grapple up
towers
there.
working.
You should contact her when you
Pull
get
you up the mountain and grapple there, and
Good
you should
idea.
be good.
Thanks, Brecken.
Right. You take care.
That's the toad spawn there. It should be a second toad, right? Yep. So you could just go here and go here. That's zombie is there. You can grapple there. Roll there. Oh, I tried to roll again, but didn't let me. And this will trigger the first cutscene that you need in the Savior's mission.
Yeah, Crane.
Well, Crane, you're in for some heartbreak if you think going to Sector Zero will get you off Rice's shit list, but wait here. I got a guy here.
Yep. Don't need to do anything here. This is all pretty just much waiting.
Are you sure? Oh, okay. Right.
So he's gonna go ahead and open the door, and you can talk to him.
Well,
Nah, man. Thank you.
Alright. I backtracked from there because it's much easier to just run along the road instead of going through the cauldron. It's just, again, easier is not ideal over high risk, high reward, you know, because it's speed runs, but this is casual. So, a fast way to go is just immediately after you jump, just turn around and grapple that building with the little blue thing on it. From there, you should be able to jump onto the little beam thing and jump off and come to right about where I am here. So after you do that, you can hit this little road over here, right next to the highway, but it's not on it. Go ahead and grapple up there. You can grapple inside Jeff's area. And since this isn't a safe zone, you should be able to use your equipment in here. So, from here, run to the very edge and grapple up there onto the bus. I didn't grapple in the right spot, but that is where you're supposed to be. You have to grapple on top of the bus. Yep, and you'll enter the sewers. Have to run through another door once you spawn inside the sewers.
First, Jank was reluctant to even talk to me, but after I mentioned what I did to Rice, the Saviors decided to give me a hand. They'll help me get to Sector Zero.
So, there is a little glitch that you can do here to skip dialogue, or not skip dialogue, but skip animation times, which is very, very helpful, but you do have to wait for this guy to annoyingly walk over here. And a little fun fact, I guess you could say, if you do the Gunslinger mission, I believe that's the Gunslinger mission, where you bring Dawood the handgun, and then he leaves the tower with his son. He will be right here with his son, trying to get through to Old Town. But I mean, obviously, since this is since I just started this run, he's not gonna be there. Drink a potion here, and go ahead and talk to this guy. And right once you talk to him, skip the dialogue. That's gonna trigger that guy, and you can wall breach through here. So the cutscene, or rather the objective point, will spawn right after you talk to that guy. So you can just skip the animation for him having to, you can just skip the animation there so that you don't have to do anything, you don't have to wait for him to open the little crate up. Yep, so here you can just chop through all them. Make sure you don't get hit by the goon. I was stuck on a runner. And the goon. I'm really getting messed up by this runner. How is he not dying? There we go. Okay. You can also throw firecrackers there. That took an unnecessary amount of time. But you'll kind of get trolled here, so just... Or, maybe it isn't here, but... a bomber will spawn, yep. So, yep, you just let him trigger. Oh, what? So, you don't want to go through there, you want to grapple up here. And once you do that, immediately just jump and grapple, skip over the toad entirely. And then head left. So you'll drop down through here, and slide down here.
Sorry, but I had no choice. Rise has me by the balls.
What? What did you do?
What I had to. What can I say? The world is an unforgiving place.
So you can grapple there as long as you have a Night Hunter booster active, because you will die to all those gunshots if you don't have one active. You grapple there and it saves a lot of time. From here, you just want to turn right and immediately jump up, grab it just like that. Now, you only have to kill one specific guy in here, and I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of these guys, and it'll cause this door to open. You can skip these guys here. Yep, you can skip those guys entirely. Don't even have to worry about them. So now you'll be in here.
Bracken, do you copy? Crane here.
What's going on, mate?
Tell everyone to stay away from the saviors.
Alright, so...
Sold me out to Rice. I barely made it out.
There it is. That is, a...
Saviors my ass.
A demonstration of a casual type story speedrun for the slums, and I'm gonna make another stream after this one where I don't know if I'm gonna do a story speedrun with Mob or if I'm just gonna mess around with some more Night Hunters, maybe do some prison speedrunning, but there you go. That is a casual demonstration for the slums portion of the story.
Jade, it's Crane.
Yeah, so like I said,
Jade,
there are many
Crane.
different
Can you
routes
hear
that
me?
you can take. There are many many different routes that are faster than others. There's ones that are slower but safer, which I did take some
Yeah, I'm in your neck of the woods
in
now, and
this
I'd love to put our heads together.
in
Where can I
this
find you?
little demonstration, but there are faster ones that are high risk, high reward, so if you practice those, you'll be able to get them down. I'll probably be taking it, or taking those routes, rather, a lot more, should I be doing any story speedruns in the future.
Camden, can you hear me?
So yeah, that's that is the slums portion of the story
Sector
speedrun
0, is Jade
demonstration.
with you?
I'm gonna make another one soon doing the Old Town one, and then I'll post a full run solo. Yeah, thanks for watching.